Okay, so welcome to day 2 of your daily burst training. So we're just going to get straight into it this time, but just a couple of things to remind you of. Number 1, make sure that you're being supervised at all times. Number 2, make sure you've got plenty of room. Please do not kick mum and dad's furniture. And number 3, if possible, anything, pads, anything that you're allowed to use to sort of help with your power, something you can hit, something that can give you a bit of resistance. You want to hold on to that for today because we're going to be using that as well. Okay, so for day 2, we're going to do the same warm-up as we did yesterday, just for today, and then the next day we'll be moving it on, doing something different, and we're going to look at some different techniques as well for you today as well. Okay, so without further ado, here we go. Okay, right, so now we move on to our warm-up. Okay, so this will be nice and simple. Stay exactly where you are, but what we want you to do is start jogging on the spot like this. Okay, and then all you've got to do, just keep up to the count. Okay, whenever I count, you're just going to touch the floor. Carry on jogging, don't be slow. As soon as that counts on, you touch foot and you carry on jogging, ready for the next one. Okay, so you're ready, just to the count, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep up, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent, okay. Keep that jog going. Now what's going to happen, be careful with this next one, because there's things, circumstances might prevent. So you're going to touch the floor, and then if you can, you're going to jump up as high as you can, okay? But be careful, if you've got a low ceiling, or if like me, you've got downstairs neighbours and they might get a bit funny about you jumping up and down, just touch the floor and then just stretch, okay? Stretch up as high as you can, okay? It's still going to be a good little exercise for you, okay? Same again, right, keep that jog going, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good job. Right, just shake out, loosen out for a second. Final exercise we're going to do, just to get ourselves warmed up, we're going to be looking at some star jumps, okay? So just be a little bit careful with this again. I've got a little ridge coming out here on the wall, so I don't want to be smacking that. Just make sure, as you do this, your whole body goes out to its maximum. So arms are stretched out, legs are stretched out, and then as you come back in, that's 1. Okay, so it's out and in is 1. I want you to do 10 in your own time. I'm not going to count you in because you'll be doing this like mega fast at your own pace. So what I want you to do is in a second I just want you to pause this video, do your 10, unpause it, and then we'll be carrying on for the next bit. Okay, well done. Okay, good job. All warmed up, so we're all ready to go now. Right, so for this daily burst training, what we're going to do is be looking at our kicks. We're going to be looking at some drills involving those. So a couple of things. If you're sort of new to this, you haven't really done this before, we can do this from a horse stance. We're not going to today. We're going to make it nice and simple. We're going to do it from an arrow stance. All you want to do, we're going to go at a bit of an angle like this. You want to put one leg forwards, and like we said last time, same arm, same leg wants to be forwards like so. And we're going to kick with the front leg. Just keep it nice and simple. This is the quickest leg to kick with anyway. A couple of things that want to happen when you're doing your kick. Number 1, these guys have got to stay where they are. You don't want to drop them or open them out. Number 2, you're going to make sure your knee lifts up first. You don't want to lift it like this. And number 3, you want to kick with your heel, not your toes. Okay, if you're sort of flicking it forward like that, you're going to hurt those toes. Okay, heels are nice and strong. So what I want you to do, start off with the left foot. Okay, guards up. And just to the count, you're going to be kicking forwards, aiming about your own stomach level. Okay, ready to the count, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, very good. Mum and Dad, pad time now. Okay, so same thing, left leg forwards. We're only going to do 5 this time, okay? But now you're holding the pad. On that note, Mum and Dad, when you're holding the pads, please do not hold it in front of you like this. If they kick it too hard, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. If they miss, you're going to be in a lot of trouble as well. So when you're just holding it, make sure it's just right off to the side here. So if they kick, the worst thing they're going to do is kick your arm. I've had that millions of times when I've been holding pads. It's not a big deal. Okay? Right, so left leg forwards, but now they've got a pad to kick. Here we go, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Right, now we're going to do the other side. So right leg forwards. Same thing, no pad just yet. We're going to warm these up, do them in the air first. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, very good. Out comes the pad again. Okay, so 5 more on the right leg, but with a pad now, so make sure you give them a bit of resistance as well. Don't hold this too weak and floppy. They will be kicking something solid. Okay, here we go. Right leg forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Okay, we're going to evolve this now. Now we're going to kick off the back leg. So make sure you've got a bit of room for this. You don't want to be crashing into anything. You're going to be moving forwards a little bit with this. So when I'm kicking off the back leg, one leg's forwards, one leg's back. All I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer my weight. It's normally on the back leg, now it's going to come forwards, and I'm going to change my guards like so. So as I come forwards, there I am. And I'm going to go back because I haven't got too much room. Okay? So you're going to go kick off the back, retreat to where you were. Okay, don't please march forwards. So we're going to come here, kick off the back, and then we're back here. Okay? Are you ready? So I'm going to kick with the right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, good. And then switch legs. I don't recommend holding the pad for this one because it's a little bit harder to judge. You ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent, well done. The last thing that we're going to look at, we do recommend a pad for this, but do it in the air first to get a few warm-ups. We're going to look at combo now, okay? We're looking at some hand strikes yesterday, palm strikes. We're going to look at punches today, okay? If you've never seen punches before, at least you just do the motion. We're going to look at double punch, front thrust kick, all on the count of 1, okay? So now I'm getting this going, getting a bit of speed and combination flow going to it. So keep everything on the back leg, keep everything as it should be, guards forwards, weight down, punch is going to go forwards. Okay, you ready? So it's the count. Right, so you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, pad time. Pads coming out. Punch, punch, drop pads, kick. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. And then the other side, right leg forwards now. Same thing, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then out comes the pad, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Okay, just a little reminder. When you're doing your kicks, common thing that happens is, if you're not kicking with the toes, is rocking backwards and forwards like that. Okay, don't want to do that. Once I'm here, I'll stay my ground. The only part of my body that should move is that kick, that leg that's kicking. Okay. Good job though. Okay, well done. And we're going to move on to our cool down, which we're going to do in just a second. But in the meantime, we're going to get a quick sip or something. Now's a good time. Well done. Good job. Okay, good. So final part of our daily burst training for today. Soon in tail again. Okay, we're looking at the complete opening now. Okay, so we're going to build on what we did last time, but just only a few more techniques. There's not a whole load to this. Okay, we're going to do the same thing as last time. So feet together, hands by your sides. Still looking at the ching. 1, 2, 3. Right. So now what's going to happen is, okay, cross load. My left arm is on top. Make sure you're not doing this, okay? Because if I'm doing that, I'll be blocking with my hands and my fingertips. So I have a little bit of surface area on the arm there. Then we're going to come up. This is coming forwards and up as well. Make sure you can see over the top of this. Don't do that, because otherwise I'm blind. So I'm here. Then we bring this back. Then your left hand's going to come forwards. We're just going to ready stance here. We're going to punch left first, left, right, left. And you can see on that last one, my right hand's come right the way back here. Now what's going to happen is this. Going to go up. So imagine you're tapping someone under the chin almost. Then you're coming around, so your palms facing away, and then you're going to grab. So you're grabbing whatever it is, an arm, a shirt, whatever it is, and you twist and pull. Okay. Feet together, and then you push down. Good, so just do it one more time. So here we go. So we're all okay with that bit.